Miss Audra, sure is good to see you again.
Thank you. Came to see if you finished that collar for him.
Keno's working on it now.
Good morning, Keno. Do you like working here? You know, when I was a little girl, this was my favorite place. I'd pretend I was a princess, and the wicked king had locked me up in a deep, dark dungeon.
Who was the wicked king locked in the prison? Lawyer?
Jerry? Heavens, no. Why would you think that? You mustn't blame him for the mistake, Keno. It wasn't any more his fault than the judge or the 12 men on the jury.
What's it matter? What's done is done.
What's going on around here? Yeah, well, it's been filed down, so it'll break apart as soon as you try to set it. The same thing with 3 other traps.
Well, what do you got to say? You deny you done this?
Keno, what possible reason could you have had?
You had no cause. No cause at all. Ain't I been fair with you? Ain't I been teaching you blacksmithing? Then why? Maybe you just wanted to see what you could get away with. Is that it? You pull a trick like this up at the prison, you'd be hauling iron for 6 months. You know what these traps cost? $11.
You ain't never carried iron on your leg before, you...
Keno. Put your foot up here. Do like I tell you. Put your foot up here.
Oh, Nick, can you blame him?
He had no right to shame me like that. He had no right.
Keno, you mustn't.
I'm not sorry about them traps. They're mean, cruel things.
But necessary. The bears have been killing our cattle.
Well, then shoot them. Don't let them bleed their lives out in a trap. Would you put that puppy of yours into a trap? I wouldn't.
Would you hold him for me, please?
He's a scrawny little fellow, isn't he? You got a name?
No, not yet.
No. I had a dog once. Named him Bosco. A fine friend. He's better than most of them walk on 2 legs. I'll have his collar for you soon.
You know, Keno, I really haven't got the proper time to take care of him. What I'm trying to say is, I want you to have him.
Well, looky there where Keno hides out. Ah, Keno. Hey, you better watch out for that puppy there. What if one of them bales of hay should kind of fall off and crush him in his head. Huh? And on the other hand, he might get hold of some rat poison. Or maybe he'll walk over and fall in a horse trough and drown himself.
You touch a hair of this dog's head and I'll kill you.
Oh? You sure you'd want to, Hound? I ain't a woman.
I had nothing to do with your ma being killed. Sometimes a man's better off forgetting the harm that's done him.
You tell me how, huh? How does a man forget seeing his mama lay face down in her own blood?
That's for you to do, boy.
That's just what I'm gonna do, Kino.
Who started this?
Him! Well, he's had a grudge against us ever since that fight in town. He jumped us without warning.
I warned you, Mr. Barkley.
What about it, Kino? Is that true?
What do you think?
When I ask you a straight question, I want a straight answer.
Go ahead. Call us liars.
Kino? I'm not finished with you. Nick, let him go.
All right, Jared. What are we gonna do about him?
Fire him. Is that what you'd have me do?
I don't think you should have brought him here in the first place.
That's plain and simple.
Oh, now, come on,
Nick.
Jared.
Jared, do you still believe you did the right thing, bringing him here?
What else could I do? I owe him. Something, a start, something.
Because you prosecuted him to the best of your ability?
I took 9 years of his life.
You were judge, jury, and all, huh, Jared?
Heath, if I didn't put out a hand to him, who would? The people in Stockton? Why? He was a hound, and all the hounds ever did was terrorize the storekeepers and pirate goods on the river. Or maybe I should have sent him to San Francisco. That would have been worse for him and them. He would have been completely alone.
You're all talking about him like he's some kind of animal, a stray to be picked up or let wander. He's a gentle man.
Why is he gentle? Because he likes dogs?
Well, the decision to bring him here is behind us. What now, Jared?
Give him time
To do what? Fix bear traps?
to put 9 years of prison behind him.
Oh.
I never did like to drink by myself, remember? Look, Kino, I came to bury the hatchet. And also to inform you about something which I just overheard that really concerns you. I got to thinking there this afternoon about what you said. About a man being better off if he could forget the things that had been done wrong to him in the past. And that made a great deal of sense to me.
What'd you hear that concerned me?
Well, first, let me tell you. You know, you should know better than anybody about forgiving grudges and things that have been done wrong to you in past years. Because here you are working for Mr. Jared Barkley, and he's the very one that sent you up behind the walls at San Quentin and for something that you didn't even do. Yet here you are right back working for him again. And also because you didn't have nothing to do with what happened to my mama.
I'd have hung those men myself, killing a woman.
Please, let's drink to that, and let's just forget what's done happened between us, okay? You know, don't be so suspicious. You know, you're suspicious of the wrong people. Come on. You're gonna need it, really, when you hear what I got to tell you.
Just what did you hear?
Please take a drink.
What did you hear?
Keno, look, I don't think I should tell you if you don't take a drink. I think it's only fair that way. That makes me feel more secure. Mr. Barkley's gonna send you back to jail.
He can't.
Well, you think he can't, but he can, and he will. Now, Keno, every one of us done heard how you threatened to kill Mr. Barkley in the courtroom. Now, Jared Barkley ain't one to leave loose ends untied.
I haven't done anything.
Of course you ain't done anything, but that didn't make any difference the last time, and that's what you said, too, and you was innocent. Now, Keno, you know where he's at right now? He's right up there in that big house, eating dinner with all them fancy people. And you know what he's doing, Keno? He's laughing at you. He's laughing at you. You know what I'd do if I was you? I'd go up there to that house and I'd cram that laugh right down his throat.
Just a minute, he said he was my friend.
I know he said he was your friend, Keno, but you know what's going to happen? It's going to be the same thing all over again. The jury's going to say guilty, you're going to go back to prison, you're going to go in the punishment box, you're going to go in the sweat hole, and then they're going to beat on you every day. They're going to whip you. And you know what you're going to be saying all that time? You're going to be saying, I had me a chance to get even with Jared Barkley, and I didn't do it. Now, you think about that, boy.